right, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's March 12th, pretty much the 1 year anniversary when Bitcoin dropped almost negative 45% in a single day. ETH was down almost 38% in a single 24-hour period. Um, Altcoins across the board almost got crushed and demolished. So we come to that 1 year anniversary, and what better way to top it off by Bitcoin being in the $55,000 range, all the way back from the $3,500 range, way the heck back here when we were trading it way the heck in March, right? So this was a huge day for everybody. There were some right decisions made by a lot of people. There were some wrong decisions made, but I think all in all, everybody came out, with the perspective that over the next several months, once Bitcoin started to take off, a lot of people really had to realign their views about how the asset is, how it's traded, and where the market is going. I myself had to realign my own views because in this entire move, I made a ton of mistakes trying to short the way back up, and I paid the cost dearly. But I definitely learned my lesson after this chop right here. Right, I think ending right about this area, I think I just stopped taking shorts in general. And then I went up with the market, and we made a ton of money on the way up, all the way from 10,000 all the way to 50-ish K. So in general, I have not really taken any sizable short positions after this area right here started to break up and out. So all in all, there's a ton of learning, ton of, unprecedented things that happen in this movement right here that taught us a lot of lessons. And I always say that trading in crypto for 1 year is like trading in the stock market for 5 years, right? You will learn so many things in crypto in terms of volatility, in terms of price action, all of the speed of which you need to catch up on things much, much faster in crypto. And so this is probably the most amazing space to learn things. And I, for one, am very, very glad that we got to learn our lesson in this market, up here at the beginning of the year in 2020, and then literally way at the bottom in March, and then just turbo mode all the way till December 2020, where we ended the year right around $28,000. Right, so it was a heck of a year in 2020. But now that we're in 2021, right, still lots of lessons that we like to take with us, going into pretty much our trading and investing careers. And the most important thing that I can tell you is, with price action on a day-to-day basis, there's going to be a lot of volatility that comes in your way. All right, you're going to be shaken out of your positions. You're going to question your thesis. You're going to question your bias. The one thing that you need to understand in general is if you have the trend right, you will probably make 90% of your money in that trend. If you have the trend wrong, you will also lose 90% of your money trying to bet against the trend. Okay. So I think for the most part, as we understand it from here all the way up, any person, any 5-year-old could look at this and we could say, hey, this is a nice uptrending market, right? So I think all you really have to do is if you look for the pullbacks, okay, and you get a good opportunity like this, consolidations like this, pullbacks like this, or even like this, you either have to double down your position if you want to, or just hang tight. Don't panic and don't sell, okay? Now, I'm not saying that as financial advice. I'm just letting you know this is exactly how I think of the market, okay? Unless structure itself breaks, I don't really panic and I don't really sell. All right. But then once structure breaks, then it's okay to start taking risk off, meaning you could start trimming your positions. You could start thinking about hedges. You could even start thinking about, having short hedges in your portfolio while keeping your spot position. All this stuff we actually talk about in the advantage side. You guys obviously saw all these reviews. All our members really just, enjoying and loving our community. They've been with us. Some of them have been with us for a couple of years. Some who have joined several months ago. Some are still joining. Hopefully, those of you who are watching this on YouTube also join our community. But the great thing about our community is, this is, first of all, not a signals group. So if you're looking for a buy and sell signal, that's not us. But what I do provide in our community is thorough analysis on Bitcoin, right? So for example, every single day, every couple of hours, I will provide an update of exactly what I'm seeing in the market. Okay. And based on that, right, people in the community and the advantage side, they can make a decision based off that information. Now, yesterday, this was a classic example of an update. I stated that eyes on 55,600 as the next area of support if we keep selling off. 52K is also not the question if we cannot get back above 57K and hold. So here's the chart that I posted. Now, why did I post this, right? Well, here's a simple way of breaking it down. If you look at this marker right here, okay, this marker, which is the February 21st weekly open. If you've been watching my videos for a while, I'm very big on weekly opens because I believe that the algos in the space really do defend monthly and weekly opens. All right. So the first thing that you can identify right here is this is a clear resistance. This is a deviation, rejection right here, and then sell off, right? So as we come back into that same area right around here, we see the same kind of movement, right? We see the resistance, we see a deviation, and then boom, we're getting that sell off, okay? Now, I wasn't able to predict this, obviously, and nor do I care to, but the very clear sign that I saw yesterday was as price got rejected up here around 58,200 and some change, we started to see a visible lack of buying activity in this area. So if you actually look over here, the high of this candle right here was actually lesser volume. Okay, let me pull this chart a little bit to the left. So look at this candle right here, and then look at the volume right here. See, you had increasing volume right here, and then decreasing volume at the top. And then guess what? You see sell side volume step up, and then sell side volume increase, right? So this is the major reason how you can understand market shifts, where you can identify where the market is about to start rolling over. You don't have to make things complicated, and you don't need 50 different indicators, okay? It's sometimes very clear like this. And I stated that if we start breaking below this 57.5, 57K area, chances are the next support is 55,600. And guess what? We're literally right there right now, okay? So all we have to do was, as you can see right here, right? Now we're at 55,600. If that does not hold, well, we're probably headed down towards 52 and some change. Okay, pretty far away, obviously, but it's possible if this area does not hold. All right, so just keep that in mind. Now, there's a couple different ways to play this. You can either take on a short hedge from here. All right, so your stop will have to be above this previous high. And if this marker starts breaking, your first target is this 52,300 area, okay? Again, it doesn't have to be 52.3. I don't really know. We might bounce at 52.5 or 52,000 flat. I'm just giving you guys a general area. All right, so that would be your first opportunity for a potential short position. Now, if you're like me and you don't really want to take short, so you don't really care to take short hedges, nor do you worry about that stuff, right? You could just simply wait here. You can see for the reaction of the price around here. Once price starts reacting here, say it does something like this and starts breaking back up, all right, then you go along right here, take your stop below this previous low right here, right? So you just move this up here, and then you take your first target at the previous highs. And then, of course, it'll be new highs beyond that, like say 61, 62,000, something like that, okay? So that's one of the other ways to play the market. If you're simply not even interested in trying to time the top and take a short and whatnot, it's easy to just wait at the key support levels, the untested levels that are out there, such as 52K, such as this March monthly open down here. This one's pretty deep, and I don't know if we're going to make it all the way down here. But again, it is a possibility that we may. So just keep an eye on that, because in general, Bitcoin has been really good about retesting monthly opens and weekly opens. Okay, so this is from the first week of March, right? This has not been tested as support. So once we broke up from here, we didn't really come back, retest this as support, and then push off. Not saying it has to be done, but historically, Bitcoin has been really, really damn good at testing monthly opens, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Let's see here. So as you can see, we're breaching this 55.6 area, right? So keep an eye on that 52 level going forward, okay? And this is some pretty high volume actually that we're getting. So definitely one to pay attention to. Coinbase side too, it looks like there's someone definitely dumping big. It could very well be that sellers over here are trapped. They're just trying to get out of their positions down here, and who knows, maybe we go all the way to like 52 or 54K. Very hard to tell, but just this is the kind of chop that I just kind of avoid. Sometimes if you're not able to get into a good position in terms of a short, just wait for the longs on the other side to see the key support levels hold. And if you are interested in jumping in the middle in the shorts, just know that your stop will have to be at invalidation points like up here, okay? Or sometimes it just waits, it just helps to just wait it out, right? So present moment looks like a pretty bad bull or bearish engulfing candle, but we still have about 10.5 hours to go. So anything can happen, all right? So yeah, in the advantage side, once again, we have the 5K count challenge, right? Currently that 5K count challenge is at 16K. So we're still up a good 3x on our entire account. We have the Bitcoin chat right here. This is where we post a lot of our analysis. A lot of people on lots of different parts of the world post their analysis, tons of content that happens here, tons of exchange of information. So, great to be in this chat, right? And then we have the traditional altcoin trading area, the DeFi trading, and the DEX/NFT trading. This is actually a really good area because I had actually mentioned ENJ as a position. So we were somewhere around like 175, 177. So you can see ENJ is already at 190. It broke up, but then sold off overnight because Bitcoin's breaking down. But it actually hit a very nice $2.20 area. So overnight, had you taken the trade or you were part of the Advantage membership, you would have been up a nice 10-15%. But even at present moment, it's not bad. It doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of scary at first, but I personally see this as a retest. Like this is resistance, breakout, retest. If this holds, then we should be pressing higher, right? And I would probably figure we're going to go towards probably like 250, 275. I think ENJ is a solid, NFT platform that you kind of look into. Let's see here. So yeah, this is the kind of analysis that we provide, in the DEX/NFT side. We have the DeFi analysis, the DeFi chat, so all this information is all for Advantage members, okay? And you can go to our website right here, thealphatrades.com, hit the products page, and buy our Advantage subscription. It's only $97 per month, and you get a ton of analysis with that, all right? So this is our proprietary indicator suite. I think right now, even the indicator here is kind of telling us that, let's see. I guess we're kind of bouncing off the top of the cloud right here, but I would like to see a lift off the cloud. Once again, I really think we need to get back above this marker right here. I think this is a critical area to get above. Once we get above that, I'm pretty sure we could start aiming for 60K and beyond. But until then, I think it's a little choppy around here. Support to the downside, like you can see this red ribbon right here, right? That comes in right around my marker that I mentioned earlier, like 52K-ish. So this red ribbon, as it keeps trailing up like this, right? This is actually, we called this the red ribbon, the band of support, if you will, right? So as price comes into this area, this will be a key area based on the moving averages, an area of support on the way down. Okay, so keep an eye on this, if you are looking for this area to hold, so around 52K-ish, all right? I think that's all I got. I just want to keep it short. Check out Matic. I know Matic has been a huge conversation for everybody. I warned the Advantage members that be very careful, because after a huge wick like this, chances are there's a lot of trapped buyers up here. We may get some aggressive sell-offs. We did come back up to 50 cents, but then start to roll back over again. So keep that in mind, right? It's possible that from here we do start breaking down further. The easiest way to maybe hop into a trade is above this high, or price holds above this high. Okay. I think Matic is going to do pretty damn well going forward. But just, if you're thinking about scalping or trading inside, there's going to be a lot of volatility due to, this kind of movement right here. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I got for y'all. Anyway, take care. Catch up with you soon. Hit the thumbs up on the video, and please go to the alphatrades.com website and sign up for a membership if you are interested in all this information. And of course, the video that you're seeing right now with the Advantage membership, you get 2 videos a day. All right. That's it. Take care. Cheers.